Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. It is currently 1:34 in the morning. I am trying to sneak and do this thing that I had set for my mom for Mother's Day, which is in 2 days, well, 1 day now. I was going to make her a giant chocolate heart. I'm gonna show you guys all of that, but they got home a little earlier than I expected. They were on the road and I wasn't expecting them to get home as early as they did today, so I was trying to figure out exactly when I could do this, and the only time that I was really coming up with where she wasn't going to be, there wasn't going to be any risk of her finding out was for me to do it while they went to sleep. So yeah, I'm about to head down to the kitchen and I'm going to be vlogging this whole everything, and I'm going to vlog a little bit tomorrow. When it actually is Mother's Day. I also have another little gift that I'm going to show you guys later that I got her. I think that one's going to be like after I give her the heart, but I'm about to go downstairs so you guys can see that whole process. But if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, share to your friends, your family, anybody that you can think of, turn on your post notification bell so that you're notified every time that I upload another video. Leave all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Follow me at all my social medias, I leave them in the description. And with all of that, let's head on and we're gonna try and be quiet. Okay, so I realized that a lot of you may be wondering how I'm going to make a giant chocolate heart. Well, I bought a heart silicone mold, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do this. I looked at a couple videos, so hopefully I can do this right. Now, one difference that I am going to be doing is in the videos they did like a hollow heart where you could like break it and actually put stuff inside of it. I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna be like chocolate all the way through. Like, it's not gonna be hollow, it's gonna be all the way through. But I'm gonna make 2 of these so that I can make one giant heart and like put the 2 sides together. But I think from what the videos that I watched and how they did it and how flimsy this thing is, when you put the chocolate in, I think I'm gonna have to do the outer shell, like how the videos say do it. I think I'm gonna have to do that and freeze that first, because if I just pour all of it in at one time, I think it might get out of form a little bit because it's gonna be too much. It's gonna, the sides are gonna widen out a little bit more than they need to. So I'm gonna do like the outer shell type first, let that harden, like, and put that in the freezer and let that harden first, and then pour the rest in after that's frozen. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm doing with this. It's not gonna just be a regular little heart or whatever. I got some white chocolate melts, and I also got some edible glitter. Now I'm gonna show you guys this thing. This thing made me kind of mad because look at this, guys. Look at how small this thing is. This thing, look at how small this is. Can y'all see that? This thing, comparison, look, this thing, that was some false advertisement, because look at how small this thing is. I don't know, I may end up using the whole thing in both batches of chocolate. I was gonna try and do like a sparkly drink or something too, but I only have 2 of those, so I don't even know what I would put that with anyway. And my sister's thinking about taking her out to dinner later, so yeah, may not even need to do the drink or whatever, but small thing for all of this chocolate. But hopefully it does well, because I want it to sparkle a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't, like, it's not too much and like overpowers. I'm gonna add a little bit at a time, because in the videos when they did it with the drinks, I guess they added the whole thing. It was overpowered, so hopefully it doesn't do that. But I'm going to show you guys exactly how I'm going to do all of this. I need to go ahead and start melting the chocolate. Now I'm going to do this in a way that I've never done this before, because apparently this is the way you're supposed to do it. They got a pot and boiled some water, and then they got like a bowl, like a glass bowl or something, to put over the pot and heat it that way, so that way the chocolate doesn't actually have a risk of burning, instead of just putting the chocolate in a thing. But I have seen people put it straight in the pot and just put like coconut oil or something inside of it, but I don't know the exact measurements with all of that. I'm just gonna be pouring like until the chocolate is melted and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of that, and I'm gonna be doing the water method and see how well that works. I don't have a glass bowl, but I have a metal bowl, so I think that might actually work better. So yeah. Okay guys, this is the big old bag of chocolate that I have. It's a 5-pound bag. I think this should be enough. If it's not, I'll be surprised. But yeah, I think this should be enough to make like both of the molds like filled up completely. But I'm gonna go ahead and, I had this in the refrigerator, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the pot out and start boiling the water while I try to open this and put it in the bowl, and we're gonna see what it does. Alright, so I decided to turn a little bit more light on just so you guys can see. That shouldn't, they shouldn't see that, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. But this is the bowl that I'm going to be using. I have the water over there heating up so that it can go ahead and start boiling. I'm about to open up the bag of chocolate chips so that I can put them in here and then put them on top of the water and see how well that works with the melting thing. I'm also going to be using one of those rubber spatulas that people typically use when they're baking, you know, for like cakes and like frosting and stuff like that. I'm gonna be using one of those just to mix it around and stuff, so it's not like loud. And yeah, we're just gonna go step by step and see how this works. So first step, opening up this, and oh, there's a thing on the top already, so I don't have to cut it. It smells good. Also have to try to be quiet because I'm literally right under them. If you guys remember from past vlogs and videos that I've done in the kitchen where I've had to sneak around like on Mother's Day last year, or that was the year before last, I don't even remember. But I was making her breakfast. That was like early in the morning and I had to be so quiet because their bedroom is literally right above the kitchen. Okay, this water's heating up fast, so I need to hurry up. Alright, so now I just have to wait on that to melt a little bit more so that I can actually start mixing it around. But yeah, the sides are melting really quick. I guess it was a good idea to use a metal bowl because the heat can get through a lot quicker than in a glass bowl that I've seen other people use. But yeah, so I'm gonna wait a couple minutes and come back and start mixing it up and then put the glitter in it. And now keep in mind, this is edible glitter. This is edible glitter. This is not regular glitter. This is edible glitter. So I'll mix a little bit in it at a time, and then we'll try to put it in the silicone mold. It's ready to add the glitter in. I'm gonna take it off the heat just because I don't know what that'll react to, but it shouldn't do like no kind of reaction. But I'm gonna just turn this off. Let me stir it up a little bit more again, just so all of it is getting the same amount of heat. And it comes off the side so good. But yeah, okay, all of this is melting now, so I'm just gonna add just a little bit at a time. I don't know how it's gonna work. Okay, that's okay. It's time, fold that in there. I hope it does what it's supposed to do, and not just like be dull. I may have to just sprinkle it in the actual mold, and then put the chocolate like on top of it, and hope that it does it that way. Because I don't know if mixing it in like this is going to show through. I'm gonna try a little bit more. Ooh, okay. Oh, and it's flying up. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm trying to do this. I hope it doesn't just make it gray. Oh god, it might. I don't know. This is like a trial and error thing. This trial and error. This may work, it may not work. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still mad this is flying everywhere. Like, what? Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna actually show through like I was planning on it to. Yeah, I don't think that's how that's gonna work. Okay, so change of plans with that. I may have to just sprinkle a little bit in the mold. Cause I could just do it after it's like done, which I think most people do with stuff like this, as like a garnish type thing, just for looks. Which of course you can actually eat it, but the only thing with that is I didn't want it to just fall off of it, because it's going to be upright and like sideways and stuff. I didn't want it to just fall off. I wanted it to actually be in the heart, so like it couldn't actually go anywhere. But I don't know. I don't know. As far as I can tell right now, it's just turning it to like a gray, or just like a, I don't know. If I add any more, it's gonna be gray, but it's not. It's definitely not white. It looks like paint. It looks like paint. Yeah, the sparkles were not. They're not. That's not gonna work how I thought it was gonna work. But this is a good consistency for what I needed to do to just pour into the mold. Actually, I need to heat it back up a little bit. It's starting to harden a little bit. I need to heat it back up. It wasn't flowing quite. Oh yeah, it's starting to harden. I need to heat that back up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna heat this back up for like a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna pour it on into the mold. I'm going to try and do like a few things of sparkles in the mold before I pour it in, but I don't know how that's gonna work. Alright, so it's still over there heating up the rest of it, but I think I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of the glitter in the top of this and see what that does. I might get like a spoon so that I can spread it around evenly. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. While that heats back up the top, I gotta move that back around, but that's heating back up. But I think that's what I'm gonna do with this, and then pour it on in. I hope this turns out right, because I remember I have to do the outer shell before I just pour it all in. So Hopefully that turns out well. Alright, y'all. So it's pretty much back where it needs to be. I'm gonna try and do this how, I don't know. I'm gonna sprinkle this in here on this little spoon. Don't want to do too much. I'm gonna just try and bedazzle all over. Ooh, okay. That ain't work. I didn't want it all to be in like one spot. This stuff is just flying all over the place, Lord. I don't know. It might look good patchy like that. I don't know. I might be able to move it around a little bit. Like, just, I don't know. I just want it to look like glitter. I don't want it to be too, like, I don't know. Something like that. This looks terrible right now, but I don't know. It might look good on the heart. I just don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm gonna try and put a little bit more so I can cover that part out. I'm not gonna try and smear it. I'm just do whatever and see what happens. I didn't want it to be too much, but I didn't think it was gonna be this, like this. I don't know. It's just, it's not doing what I wanted it to do at all. And it's getting everywhere. Can y'all see this? I don't know if y'all can see the glitter going all over the place, but it's going everywhere. Okay, and here we go. I'm about to put the thing in. I gotta grab the thing. Hold on, Jesus. Because the thing is still hot. And I gotta try and do this with one hand. Oh Lord. I gotta remember I can't put all of it in at one time. Ooh, just a little bit at the time, just a little bit at the time. Woo! I don't remember how much they said to do, but just for like the outer layer first. I don't remember. I'm gonna do that. Oh, let's see what happens. I'll just move this around now. Over here. Just do like that. Okay, it's not as runny as it needs to be. I might have should have let it stay a little bit longer. Oh boy. Well, I don't think it's gonna like harden too much too soon. Okay, let me try to put the spatula down. Just like knock it. Because that might work a little bit better with what I have right now. Because it is still hot, so it should just work this. Whoa, okay, not too much, not too much. And I'm just hoping I'm not moving the glitter too much either. trial and error. Don't put the, okay, I need it on this side a little bit more, just a little bit. Don't put the glitter in the chocolate. Just put it on the heart. Hopefully this turns out well. If it doesn't, this is going to be sad. I hope these walls are thick enough, because if they're not, popping this thing out is going to be, well, actually, no, I just need this part to harden first, and then I'll pour the rest in, and then I'll try to pop it out. So it should like harden together, or like, I don't know, I guess. I'm not worried about what the inside looks like. I'm just the outside with the glitter. The inside can be all stringy, because it's not gonna look like that. I'm gonna add the rest of it to it. But I'm going to, I think this is about it. Because I just wanted it to keep its shape. Get a little bit more on this side. Yeah, I can get a little bit more. Yeah, just need a, wow! Okay, too much, too much. Almost spilled out. Just want to get it on the walls good. But yeah, I think that's about good. I'm gonna go put this in the freezer for like 5 minutes or so. It shouldn't take too long. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna be heating the chocolate back up, the rest of the chocolate. And then once this is hardened and the walls are good, I am going to just pour the rest in, and we're gonna see what that does. So I hope you guys are enjoying. This might give you some ideas to do for your mother, like next year or the year after. Especially if this turns out well, which I have faith that it will. I mean, I watched all these videos on it. Like, honestly, I didn't think I was gonna need to do this part. Oh God, wait. Okay, I was shaking a little too hard. I didn't think I was gonna need to do this part, but I thought about it and how much chocolate that's gonna be and how heavy that is, and like, yeah, with how flimsy this thing is, it needs something to hold the shape, because if I just poured all of it in there at one time, you know, it was bound to make some of these walls, you know, and it wasn't gonna be a heart like it needed to be. So hopefully that makes a difference. I'm gonna go pop this in the freezer and we're gonna repeat the steps. Okay guys, so I actually have high hopes for this glitter, because I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little bit of a design inside of it, and it's like a marble or like granite. I don't know like how you can see it. I hope it like pops out more after it's frozen, so you guys can see it. I know it's probably not going to look like that on the other side. I'll be surprised if it does, but yeah, I have high hopes for that. So let me just pop this open, move a bunch of stuff, and it's gonna take a minute, so I'll be back. Okay, I think it's been about 5 minutes. It may have been more, honestly, I don't know. I had almost a disaster with the chocolate. Putting it back in, I put a little bit too much water in the pot and it fell in, and just a little bit of water got in the chocolate, and I know that's a big no when trying to melt chocolate and stuff. Like, you're supposed to make sure the water does not get in the chocolate. I don't know exactly what that does. It was only a little bit, and I was able to pour most of it out, so I just started mixing, and hopefully it doesn't do anything to the density. But I'm gonna go ahead and see about it, because this should be hard enough by now, because it was just a little bit of chocolate. But I need to do this whole process quick, because I don't want that chocolate to melt the other chocolate and then it lose its form. So I need to hurry up and move this over there and then back. So yeah.
responsible.